Welcome to Everything is Messy, the podcast. I'm your host, Kellyanne Gorman. I'm someone who loves to create content, products, and services to help others level up in business and in life. I even wrote a book about it, and now I have a store. Everything is Messy is a one-stop shop for women who want it and deserve it all. From personal development to productivity, podcasting and publishing, small business strategies to entrepreneurship, and so much more. Tune in every week to enjoy this one-of-a-kind podcast experience and hear fun, fearless, and focused conversations from myself and my incredible guests. From trending topics to stories of resilience and all things business. And let's not forget about a few of my favorites: mindset, healthy recipes, and organizing tips. These episodes are created to get you to where you want to be right now. The purpose of the show is to motivate you, inspire you, and prove to you that anything is possible if you just put in the work. So grab your favorite notebook and pen, because it's time to get organized and turn those dreams of yours into reality. I'm living proof that manifesting and visualizing and having a never give up attitude work. And now it's my job to help you achieve your goals by doing the same, or just to provide some laughs along the way. I'm so glad you are here. Today's episode starts now. Hello, and happy Monday. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Everything is Messy podcast. I am your host, Kellyanne Gorman, and I have something super exciting to share with you. So let's just break it down really quick. 6/10 is my birthday. I'm always seeing these numbers. It started when I was living in New York, and that would always be my cab fare. It would always be $6.10. And whenever I look at the clock, it's either 6:10 in the morning or 6:10 at night. That's when I really started learning about angel numbers and spirit animals. And I consider myself definitely a more spiritual person rather than religious. And I really started investigating all of this and what it really meant. And if I wasn't doing anything what I'm doing right now, if I could clone myself, I would literally put myself through an astrology or moon program to learn about all of that. When I was really young, I was obsessed. I wanted to be an astronaut, and I was obsessed with the moon and the stars and astrology and all of that. And I don't know what happened, but now I really am again, 40 years later. But 610, when you see those numbers, it means balance and gratitude and solving problems. That's what the 6 means. The 1 represents success, determination, and individuality. The 0 represents new beginnings, closures, and really good opportunities. If that doesn't sum up my life, I don't know what does. And everybody's been talking about this new moon, which is actually today. It's January 31st. And also February 2nd, 2022, all the angel numbers and the new moon and the new month and all these things happening. And I went down a research hole on Instagram and on TikTok and on Google. And I'm like, I feel like January was so intense, and I've spoken about this on a couple of my previous episodes. I was going through mental health stuff, and I was just exhausted, and then I thought I had COVID a couple times, and that's just a mind fuck, and I am just back on track. I'm doing the sauna, sweating every single day. I'm working out, doing my walks, walking the beach, doing everything I need to do to get myself back on track, which is always what I do. I do my red light therapy. My morning and evening routines have always been strategic in getting me where I need to be, especially for the next morning or for the day. I'm very scheduled and routine and organized. And when it comes to anything productive like that, like setting myself up for success or getting a good night of sleep, I have my ashwagandha, I have my kava, I have supplements. I do all these things, right? I do them so that I can be my best version of myself. And going back to what I just said, January was so intense. And now I'm reading into 222 and 2222 and what all these dates mean and the angel numbers and what they represent. And so I decided to do something really exciting today, which I haven't done in a while, but I always go with my gut, and something saying just help more people. You want to help more people. Just drop your prices so that you can help more people. And February is going to be fantastic. And I'm doing so much recording, producing, and filming, the most I've ever done, probably since the middle of the pandemic, because I am bringing guests on the show. I'm filming for other projects. I'm recording my audiobook. By the way, the pre-sale party tickets are live. If you haven't checked that out, go to everythingismessy.com. All the stuff will be in the show notes. But 2222 represents stability and security, and also allows you to focus on better energy, and it allows you to make better changes and decisions, and like big things in your life are going to happen. And it also means like don't waste your time on negative shit, like negative energy. I preach this in my book. Like nobody has time for that. The 2 means that everything is like in a sequence and things will be supercharged. And I honestly feel it now. So tonight's the new moon. And I can't really talk a lot about that because I don't really know much. I just know that new moons equal like new projects and better intentions, and you should really set new intentions. Like it's kind of like a new year, and just acknowledge that you're going to grow. So whether that's personally or professionally, I really need to get schooled on. I want to have my friend Susie back because she's so well versed on this. She came on the show last year and she goes by the Copper Vessel online, and she does sound healing, and sound healing has literally healed me from a lot of my PTSD and trauma from when I was misdiagnosed. She's literally an angel. So scroll back to that episode if you want to learn more, or just scroll through her Instagram feed. She's very present there. You can find her at the Copper Vessel. But the moons and astrology and angel numbers and stars, like I really want to learn more about that. I don't know if they have anything on Skillshare like that, but that is on my to-do list for this week. But going back to these angel numbers, 222 and 2222, everybody is ready to dive into new projects. Like I feel like January was just like warming us up. And for some of us, it was great. For some of us, it was super fucking intense. For me, it was super fucking intense. And now I just want to be able to help more people. So whether that's with the content I create on the internet, with my book, with recording recipes, with filming. I did a TikTok live last night for like an hour and 4 minutes prepping my soup, because I realized, if you follow me online, you know I'm like obsessed with creating recipes and meal prepping, because I like things that will save me time, money, and my energy so that I can develop more as a human, as a person, and better, you know, for my clients and my friends. But and also it's like a big stress reliever. So one day, I think it was last week, I spent like 5 or 6 hours in the kitchen doing all these vegan recipes, which I still have yet to upload. I need to clone myself I really need to hire somebody just to edit my videos, but I do voiceovers for a lot of them. So I don't know, it doesn't really work that way if I have somebody produce them. But going back again to the 2222, I feel like I just want to do an incredible sale so that I can help more people this month. I feel like February 1st is going to be just the kickoff to the new year for a lot of us, because I feel like January was just warming up. So what I decided to do this morning, as always, going with my gut, is I am offering 22% off all of my business, LinkedIn, and podcasting programs. So if you're not familiar with them, I just want to give you like a brief rundown of what they are, and all the links will be in the show notes as well as the code. So if you go to everythingismessy.com and use the code 2222, that will give you 22% off. This is like a tongue twister, man. Why do I do these things to myself all the time? That will give you 22% off. So your podcast production is a complete done-for-you service. It is literally me writing the scripts, showing you how to record. I record demos. I design your website. I design the graphics. I produce the show. I write the show notes. I SEO everything. I do all the back-end stuff, all the front-end stuff. And we make your podcast a successful show where you can market and monetize it from day one. That is your podcast production. It's a complete done-for-you service. This is what I've done since 2017, since I launched my show years ago, more than 5 years ago. And I've developed more than 25 podcasts. So if you want to see what my clients have to say about what it's like to work with me, you can just go to kellyannegorman.com, and they're all available there. Start Your Podcast Today is a program that I created for somebody that doesn't want the complete done-for-you service and that they want to do it on your own. So if you're like, okay, I have a budget, but like, I don't really have the time. This is something that is audio on demand, video on demand, and you get one-on-one coaching time with me, but you go at your own speed. So everything you need to know is available in the school, which is Start Your Podcast Today. Same thing for Leverage Your LinkedIn Today. I set them up exactly the same. So if you want to learn about LinkedIn and you need a LinkedIn refresh, whether you're rebranding, whether you're using it to become a LinkedIn creator like myself, you want to launch a podcast, you want to learn how to get a job through LinkedIn, like really just learn everything about the platform. But again, you have a budget, but you don't know how the time is going to go. Like you can't commit yourself to be scheduled with me all the time, which is completely fine. That's called life. And that's why I created these 2 schools. So this is do it on your own speed, but I'm always here to hold your hand and answer all your questions on demand video. But on demand audio is always going to be available. So you can go back, you could take notes, and things get added to the schools all the time. So start your podcast today, leverage your LinkedIn today. Those are completely on your own. And then you get me as backup so that you can figure it all out. But I'm always here to hold your hand situation. Leverage Your LinkedIn Pro is really for somebody that is ready to level the hell up on LinkedIn right now. I have made the most money I've ever made in my career using LinkedIn in a day. And I have been active on LinkedIn since 2012, I believe. And I have made the most incredible connections I've ever had just networking and being human. There are so many sales tools that people are using now that I do not even answer these messages because I want to connect to a human. I personalize every single thing that I create so that I can help you individually. It's not going to be like a one-off. Like I just like to really hone in and like how exactly I can help you, like be the best version of yourself, or how your business can really expand and grow to the level you want it to be at. I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur. I can't just do one project. I do a lot of things. I've been like this my entire life. And now that I'm in business and I'm visible on the internet, this is why I create programs and services like this so that I can really help you level up. So it really depends on your time, money, and the energy that you want to put in. So this is why I've created all these different versions so that you can just hone in on whichever one works best for your wallet, your energy, and the time that you have. If you have 5 kids and you're like, fuck, I really want to have a podcast, but I literally only have an hour, then start your podcast today is something that you're going to want to use. If you're thinking about leaving your job and you kind of want to like sit around on LinkedIn but like learn on your lunch break while you're like seriously thinking about leaving and finding a new job, Leverage Your LinkedIn today is what you're going to need. But if you are ready to level the fuck up now on LinkedIn, Leverage Your LinkedIn Pro is what you're going to need, where you get more on-demand one-on-one time with me personally, and we do video calls, and I really help you hone in on your craft and exactly how you can use this platform to get you the most money, the most connections, and the most out of it, period. That's all you need. You need to be real on these platforms. And there's so many fake people. They don't even take 2 seconds to look at my profile before they pitch. I can't even tell you how many people have pitched me mile-long sales messages about producing podcasts or selling, writing a book and becoming a bestseller. I'm like, I literally have photos on my profile that show you exactly what I do, but yet you come into my inbox or you're using software that makes you turn into a fake person. I like to be real. I'm like, I don't know. So before I go on a tangent about LinkedIn, that's just what's happening in my own little bubble on LinkedIn. So that's something that you should never do, which I teach you. And then my monthly production, that's also 22% off. So if you're looking for a new producer, if you've been producing your shows, if you've already launched, if you're looking to launch, like production, also on sale. And my 1-hour coaching calls. So if you're like, Kelly, I just want to go on FaceTime with you for an hour. I need you to help me figure out my pantry. I do this for my best friends all the time. The pantry, the closet. Tomorrow I'm going to help my friend redo her closet. I'm going to film it for TikTok, of course, because this is going to be a big freaking project. So I have to get up super early so I can finish all of my end of month, new month tasks, and then hopefully do that. And then I said, let's celebrate with egg rolls because it's Chinese New Year, the new lunar year, and there's this place here in San Diego that has the only East Coast egg rolls I've ever experienced, and we're both from the East Coast, so just, I don't know, I felt like I needed to share that as well, because I like to keep it real. That's how we're going to celebrate with egg rolls at a lunch break before we pick up our kids, so I think that's happening tomorrow. Anyway, so my 1-hour calls, those are also 22% off. So with all of the programs and the coaching, it's on-demand audio. There's on-demand video lessons. So you literally just message me like, okay, I'm stuck here. I'm producing my show, but like, how do I do this? I send you a video step by step, and then it's done. Like, I haven't really seen any other programs like this, but I just really like to make everything super personalized, and you can read that in my reviews. I don't do anything the same with any of my clients. It's so different. So if you are looking to level up in your business and or life, you are definitely going to want to take advantage of the sale that is available for you today. Just go to everythingismessy.com, use the code 2222, and you will get 22% off. And then you'll get some automatic emails, and then we'll hop on a call either later today, this week, whenever you want to start. So that's just something that I felt called to do this morning when I woke up, and it's all based on February being a new fantastic month, the new moon, these angel numbers that I keep seeing, 222, that have a significance because it is 2222, and then because my birthday is 6/10 and I'm always seeing those numbers, so I had to really look into like, what does that all mean again, because I keep seeing them over and over again. I'm like, this is something telling me to offer something to help more people. So that's what I'm doing. That's it. Period. End of story. So if you're interested in working with me, I would love to get on a call with you. If you have any questions beforehand too, please just send me a message. I will leave my office line in the show notes. All the links, the codes, everything I discussed today will be in the show notes, but we can just hop on a call. And if you are nervous or you're like, okay, but I really want to do this before I invest, like, I don't know if this is the right time, like, can I just pick your brain really quick? Like, let's just talk about it. I would never want you to feel uncomfortable moving into something that you're investing in with me if like the timing wasn't right. You know what I mean? I'm extremely passionate about what I do for a living, and it's a lot. And I purposely make time to schedule these calls so that I can help as many people as I can, whether it's with my coaching, my programs, podcasting, LinkedIn, anything business, any books or podcasts or content on the interwebs. Like, I do it for a reason. I do it because I'm passionate about helping other people level up. And I just feel like we've all gone through some like crazy shit the last few years. And now we're like, okay, this is our time. It's now. So let me help you. So that's it. I wanted to do a short and sweet episode. And the next episode, we're going to have a guest. I'm so excited. So I did a little podcast filming studio refresh last week because I have to film and record so much with the audiobook and with the show, and I had to have my mics and my lighting and the cameras and everything all set up. So I'm recording in here now, so it probably sounds a little bit different, and I'm just so excited. And I can't wait for you to hear from my guests. Like, I've been doing solo shows for, I feel like, a year now, and I'm excited to share these stories of these incredible guests I have coming on. If you would like to be a guest and you have an incredible story to share, just send me your media kit on my website, and you will see those links in the show notes. But I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. If you have a friend that may need to hear this episode, send it to them, and please make sure that you are signed up for my affiliate program, because that's something I created to say thank you. I pay out commission for those that refer business to me. I do this instead of paying for Facebook and Instagram ads. It's something that's worked since 2017 and something I just like to do. Also, if you're interested in any super coffee, I'm doing a huge giveaway, so make sure you visit my latest Instagram post. But again, have a wonderful day. I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for tuning in to Everything is Messy, the podcast. If you enjoyed what you heard today, I would love to know. Just leave me a review on the app or website you're listening on. To learn more about myself, join the community, read my book, or shop the collection, visit everythingismessy.com. While you're there, be sure to sign up to receive my weekly newsletter so you get all my announcements first. For all the behind the scenes and day-to-day content, follow along on Instagram at Kellyanne Gorman Official and Everything is Messy Collection. Links are in the show notes. If you have a product, brand, story, or service you would like to share, send me a message on everythingismessy.com today. As always, thanks for listening, sharing, and reviewing. It truly means the world to me. Wishing you a happy, healthy, positive, and productive day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Everything is Messy is produced and syndicated under A Million Dreams Publishing. For more information on how you can launch your own book, podcast, or digital series, visit amilliondreamspublishing.com.